Well, in case you have not heard, the cicadas are coming. The insects are expected to emerge from the ground any time now that the temperatures have warmed up.
In her book, Cicadas Don't Bug Me, author Kristen Jeske is offering advice to parents on how to help children overcome their fear of the upcoming invasion. She joins us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you, Larry and Robin, for having me on.
Well, we've talked about cicadas about 1,000 times in the last 2 weeks, and I'm still not sure I've been paying attention. Do they bite? Do they sting? Are they poisonous? Are they dangerous?
So those are great questions. And the good news is they don't bite or sting. Their mouths are shaped like the tube of a straw. So biting or stinging is impossible. There's nothing to be afraid of. They will not harm you, and they are just very neat creatures.
How long do they stay around?
So usually 4 to 6 weeks. So there's a brief burst where you'll see tons of them, and then they'll be gone before you know it.
Ugh, not soon enough.
If your dog eats them, is that dangerous?
So that can be dangerous. If your dog eats them, in large quantities especially, then they need to be seen by a vet. Their wings are quite sharp, and different parts of their bodies can do harm to pets.
What about kids that like to, that are curious and pick them up and play with them, or are curious, hold them in their hand? There's no problem with them doing that?
No, not at all. In fact, I very much encourage kids to get out and to interact with them, to do scavenger hunts, to hunt for cicadas with blue eyes or white eyes instead of just the red eyes, to see if there's 2 wings or 1 curled up wing. But they cannot be harmed. The children will not be harmed by holding them at all.
So this doesn't gross you out at all? How did you become the bug gal about cicadas?
Well, I am an unexpected enthusiast about bugs. Although I do not like to hold them or have them crawl on me, I just look at them with such wonder and fascination. I wanted to teach my own children not to be afraid of them. And in part, that means me being curious myself and learning more about them and investigating them more.
But you are against kids bringing them into the house as a pet.
Yes, I think we have to have cicada boundaries, and unless they're well contained and the parent approves, then I think they need to stay outdoors in their natural creation.
Oh boy. I guess there's.
So where do they go when we're done with them?
That's
underground, or they all
yeah.
die?
Do they just all?
The birds eat them all?
So pretty much any animal is a predator of them. So birds eat them, fish eat them, snakes, bugs like spiders. And so many of them will be eaten. And part of why they emerge in mass is so that they won't all be destroyed by the predators. But the good news is when they do pass away and when they do die, they provide important nutrients for the soil. Every part of their life cycle is created with purpose and plan and for use.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right,
I'm not
better
making,
go hard for those 4 to 6 weeks, I'll tell you that much.
I'm not making this horrible face because of you. You're delightful. It's just the thought of this coming. It's like a massacre on the horizon that I keep thinking is coming. But kids shouldn't be afraid.
Right.
That is right.
All right, the book is Cicadas Don't Bug Me. You can follow Kristen on social media. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Hey, Paul.
I'm never coming around on this one.
That's all right. Today we'll climb into the